All right. Happy Wednesday. What is it? The Mun Wednesday, the Wid Monday, the Wednesday that feels like a Monday. Happy Wednesday. Brain. I'm still gonna formally do the noon recording for a little while. We'll see what happens. I might open the doors up to letting people in the gym, and I'll keep training you online by all means. So just let you know if I start getting busy at noon, which hasn't happened yet. We'll see. Let's get warm. We have a two-part warm-up to get that body engaged, and then the rhythm of how I'm going to start some of your workouts and some of your circuits is going to be a little bit different the next week or two, just a rhythm thing. Let's get warm. 10 standing scissors and 10 standing runners and 10 Jack LaLannes. How many times have we done this? Many. We have 3 rounds of your 10 standing scissors, your dynamic lengthening, your 10 standing runners, your dynamic mobility, and your 10 Jack LaLannes, your dynamic flexibility. So remember, dynamic lengthening and dynamic flexibility are actually different, but multi-joint motion, multi-muscle activation, and we are elongating, we're mobile, we're getting big, we're getting strong. 3 rounds. It's not that I want you to go fast, but at the same time, our rhythm is going to feel high today. The pace is always high, technically. And of course, tempo can be controlled high. 10 standing scissors, 10 standing runners, and 10 Jack LaLannes times 3. That is 90 total movements. And if you just go on the lowest math, that's 180 seconds. Hello, Stella. How are you doing, dear? We're just getting warmed up. 10 standing scissors, 10 Jack LaLannes, 10 standing runners, and 10 Jack LaLannes times 3. 90 total movements, 180 to 270 seconds of work. So you're looking at about 3 to 4 minutes of just these movements, something we have done many times. Dynamic lengthening on your standing scissors. Don't be in a hurry as you reach. Dynamic mobility on your standing runners. Don't be in a hurry as you rotate. And dynamic standing Jack LaLannes. Don't be in a hurry to stretch. Big, huge reps. Take your time. Again, 3 rounds, 90 total movements, 10 standing scissors, 10 standing runners, 10 Jack LaLannes. Times 3. Big, deep breath. As you can tell, my voice is almost back, and actually just got back yesterday. I had my voice was gone Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Came back a little bit yesterday. Today I'm being mindful. That was the longer bouts of the laryngeal, the laryngitis, if they call it that. And of course, as you tell, if I talk quieter, it goes away again. So I ramp it up. Again, when those parts are done, it's okay if you're done and waiting for me. Take your time, big deep breath. We're going to be on the ground. 10 ab scissors, 10 ab runners, and 10 prone core swimmers times 3. Second and last part of your warm-up, 10 ab scissors. It's still dynamic lengthening, but it's more anterior activation, and that would be your abs and your hips. 10 ab runners. It's still dynamic mobility, but again, more anterior activation on your abs and hips. And then 10 prone core swimmers. You could be on your hands and knees, or you could be laying on your stomach. Either way, it's opposite arm, opposite leg, upper back, middle back, lower back, glutes. Mobility of hips and spine. A mobile spine, really good. Activated muscles around your spine and hips, really good. 10 ab scissors, 10 ab runners, 10 prone core swimmers times 3. Again, 90 more movements, 180 to 270 more seconds. A very common warm-up number as you hit 180 total movements. About a 6 to 8 minute warm-up, very common time frame. Hopefully over the last, 15 months, 14 and a half months? It's not that we've diversified a ton, but you've done enough subtle warm-up changes that hopefully when you're out and about on your athletic adventures, you're able to mix these things in. Even at the gym, we don't do them very much, but I will ask people to do them because they're really good for you. It's better than a 5-minute treadmill. Ten ab scissors, 10 ab runners, 10 prone core swimmers, again times 3. You're still in that dynamic lengthening and dynamic mobility and shortening of muscles, but you have more anterior activation on your scissors and runners. Take your time. Technically, math says you should still be doing that, but you're going to be wrapping up soon. You know, as I was saying earlier, there's going to be a small rhythm change as we start doing some of our circuits and workouts the next couple weeks. You'll just kind of hear kind of a different start. The message to everybody this month is that we're going to burn more. Now, at the gym, I'm able to make more changes. I'm not saying we haven't been burning, and it has nothing to do with summer per se, but June is one of the highest changing months. The weather changes. It's the brightest time of the year, right? So you're going to be more active, right? You're going to stay up later by accident. Nature runs its course, right? But you have your graduations, you've got your class reunions, you've got weddings, you've got birthdays, you got all these things that start happening that has nothing to do with the last year of COVID. But life changes in June. A lot of changes. School gets out. Kids stuff changes. So we're going to think a little bit less. You're going to work a little bit more. So don't be surprised if June feels a little more fitness focused. It has nothing to do with bathing suits. Everything to do with being a little bit mindless. Even earlier today, I heard people's schedules. June is a busy, changing month. Alrighty, I'm going to have you do one thing for me when you're ready. You can either do core rows, that's both feet together, get low, stay low, one side. You could do balancing rows if you want to do balancing rows. You could do loaded, supported rows. If you have a bench, you could hold the bench. But I want the heaviest possible, safest situation, okay? 30 right side rows. That's all I'm going to tell you. Don't do anything more. 30 right side rows. Core rows. You get low, you stay low. You could also call them unsupported rows, as you have to use your own core to support you. Shoulder blade, shoulder blade, shoulder blade. Again, if you want to do balancing rows, that's fine, but I really want you to focus on load potential. Okay, so you could do balancing rows if you really want to. And again, if you have a bench, you would support yourself, or you could use your own body to support yourself. loaded supported rows. At the gym, I handed all my ladies a 30-pound dumbbell and all my guys a 50-pound dumbbell. And that was their starting set, starting exercise. We make adjustments based on the success of this first 30 reps. Okay, just so you know the small difference. Okay, 30 right side rows, and then you're going to stop and you're going to listen, because today I don't want you to think. Today I want you to do. Your circuit will eventually be 25, 20, 15, 10, 5 on your right side rows. We've done that before. Don't go yet. Always 15 overhead triceps. It's always 15 overhead triceps after you do your rows. And then it's always 20 squats after you do your triceps. Nothing is light. Everything is loaded. Go as heavy as you can go. Stay heavy as you can go. But I don't want you to think, and I don't want you to rest. It sounds kind of mean, but that's what I'm looking for. When you're ready, your 30 reps is done, right? Your right side is going to be 25. Your triceps are always 15. Your squats are always 20. You're always heavy. You're always big. You're always slow. Don't rest. Don't think. The only number change is your row. 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Always a right side row. Always 15 overhead triceps. And always 20 on your squats. You're going to go at your pace. You're going to focus on you. Don't think, work. I need to be mindful of my voice still, so don't think, go to work. Math says you got 100 legs, you've got 75 triceps, you got 75 rows, you've already done 30 of them. You're going to be looking at about a 10 to 12 minute circuit. Okay? Work. Heavy, slow, big reps. Right side row. 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Always 15 overhead tricep and always 20 squats. You can do regular squats, wide squats, narrow squats, ball squats, box squats. At the gym, we're doing Dynadisc squats. They are right here. I'm only showing that to you, not to make you jealous, but just showing you at the gym, we're doing Dynadisc squats today. Weight was optional on the Dynadisc squats. Woo. You gotta focus. You can have wide Dynadisc squats. You can have narrower, right? You can play with your feet. Hey, drink some water. Okay, I want your squats, always 20 squats. I want you to work. Right side row, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. But after the 30, we stopped. We focused. We listened, and then you get to work. Always 15 overhead tricep. Always 20 squats. Everything is heavy. Everything is big. Everything is slow. Don't rest. Barely don't think. But I want you to be mindful to your hard work. guys have any questions, please ask, okay? You guys used to hear me talk. Hopefully this is good. Mindful but mindless. Get it done. Minimal adjustments, minimal changes. Always maintaining your motion. Always. Number one rule, maintain your motion. Hopefully you can maintain or increase your load, physical weight, or time under tension. Technically, your pace is always high. I rarely have you guys rest. You rarely rest. Tempo and rhythm are going to feel high because of what you're able to do. Definitely should still be in the circuit. 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, right side row. Always 15 overhead tricep. Always 20 on the slow. Big squats. Everything is big, heavy, slow. about 2 more minutes, and then I'll start talking about the next circuit. It is not the mirror image circuit yet. A little rhythm, a little pace, a little focus change. I understand and I expect you to not be there in 2 minutes, but you might be getting dang close. If you magically get done early, please stretch. As you saw me doing, it's never going to hurt you. A little stretching goes a long ways. Done. Please don't be discouraged if you're not done. For the next couple of minutes, you're going to hear me talking about the next circuit. Okay? But make sure you get all 5 sets of your 20 squats done, all 5 sets of your 15 overhead triceps, and of course the 1-arm rows went down by 5. When that is done, when I use the word exertion today, you can either do 1 minute of cardio, you can do 1 minute of your exertion exercises, or you can do 50 agility, or you can do 30 plyometrics, right? I know that wears a lot of hats, and it really comes down to your space, your tools, your brain space, okay? And when I say exertion, either do 1 minute cardio, or 1 minute of your timed exercises, or you can do 50 exertion or 30 plyometrics. Round 1, 25 right obliques. Round 2, 25 left obliques. Round 3, 25 sit-ups or toe touches. Round 4, 25 reverse crunches or V-ups. Round 5, we end the circuit and we start the left side row, and you're going to hear about that soon. Okay? The middle circuit, and of course optionally it'll be your ending circuit today as well. You've got 5 sets of exertion. You're going to have a 25 right oblique, 25 left oblique, 25 sit-up or toe touch, 25 reverse crunch or V-up, and you'll have that 30 left side row to end this circuit and to start the next circuit. When I say exertion, it's either 1 minute of cardio or 1 minute of timed exertion exercises, or you can count and do 50 on your agilities or 30 on your plyometrics. Remember, most agility exercises are shorter, sweeter revolutions, and most plyometric exercises are bigger, harder, more impact reps. 5 sets of exertion. Round 1, 25 right oblique. Round 2, 25 left oblique. Round 3, 25 sit-up or toe touch. Round 4, 25 reverse crunch or V-up. Round 5 is your 30 left side rows. And we'll do the same thing as earlier. You'll do that set and then you'll rest and listen. Okay? So get after it. If you're doing 1 minute, awesome. You can shut your brain off and time yourself. You can do cardio, run, row, bike, stairs, arc if you're at the gym, airdyne, right? Anything quick. You can do your exertions, agility-based items, plyometric-based items, mobility-based items. At the gym, we have the tools of rope slams and ball slams and sledgehammers. 1 minute of timed work, Or you can count and do 50 agility or 30 plyometric. If you don't have a timer or would like to count your things, cool. 5 sets of exertion. Round 1, 25 right oblique. Round 2, 25 left oblique. Round 3, 25 sit-up or toe touch. Round 4, 25 reverse crunch or V-up. Round 5 is your 30 left side rows, ending this circuit, starting the next circuit. If you have any questions, please ask. The recorded version, you can always pause and fast forward, and you can mute. I'm going to mute myself here in a second. Work hard. Math says you've got 5 1-minute exertions, or you have approximate time on those. You've got your combos, and all that's going to be like 5 more minutes. So this is like 10-ish minutes of work, give or take. And then you'll have the other side to do. Both morning classes ended the 3rd circuit around the 51 to 53 mark. So turn that dial up with your exertions, whether it's timed or counted, and you have your nominal abs and obliques, optional, more to do at the end of the workout. If you have any questions, ask. Besides that, work hard. Working. Love it. Again, recorded version. Hopefully you're plugged in, rocking and rolling. You can always pause, fast forward, mute, make those adjustments. You guys have been showing up at noon for a long time now. Hopefully this feels like a nice, good, hard workout kind of a day. 5 sets of exertion, timed or counted. Round 1 was 25 right obliques. Round 2, 25 left obliques. Round 3, 25 sit-ups or toe touches. Round 4 is 25 reverse crunches or V-ups. Round 5 is 30 left side rows. And that'll end this circuit. You'll start the next circuit, and then you're going to have to listen to the small adjustments between that previous circuit and this circuit. It'll be a little bit different, but very similar. Give you about 2 more minutes until we get to that point. Remember, if you get done quickly and early, stretch, sweat, breathe, keep focused. Time under tension, math says you should still be in this circuit. Warm up was 180 movements, very common number. Dynamic lengthening, dynamic mobility, dynamic flexibility, moving. Whether you're just waking up or you're in the middle of your workday, stimulating, getting out of the chair. We had the abs, core, motion, activation, good warm-up circuit. You did 105 right side rows, you did 75 triceps, you did 100 on your squats. Here you are in your 5 1-minute exertions or agility plyometrics counted, 100 abs and obliques, which for you guys is nothing. That's nothing. The next circuit, and again, if you're not there, you know you're going to hear it a couple times. You're going to have that 5th exertion. You've already done your abs and obliques. You'll then do your 30 on your left side rows. 30 left side rows. That's going to end the hard circuit, and you're going to go to the next circuit. After your 30 left side rows, pause, acclimatize. Circuit 3 is going to either be more different triceps, dips or kickbacks or narrow push-ups, or do shoulder presses whether you sit tall or stand tall. I don't want you to mix and match just today. I want you to pick one and stick with it. Either more different triceps or shoulder presses. So your circuit 3 is your left side rows, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. You got your 15 is either more different triceps or shoulder presses. And then you're going to do any alternating legs. Stationary lunges, forward, reverse, lateral. Walking lunges, forward or reverse. Step-ups or stiff-leggeds. Those are always 20. Like earlier, I want them heavy. At the gym, we're doing Bozu ball lunges, and I'll show you that here in a second. So if you have one, I'm showing them to you. But remember, circuit 3 is your left side row, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. After the 30, stop. You're going to have your always 15 is either more different triceps, dips, kickbacks, narrow push-ups, or shoulder presses. Pick one. I don't want you to diversify. Always 20 on any alternating legs, lunges, stiff leggeds, or step-ups. At the gym, we're either lunging onto, that example, onto the ball, or you're lunging off of the ball. So at the gym, that's the only change besides the weights that I can give people. Okay? Circuit 3, When you're done with this, you can be done. If you want more, you're just going to repeat your exertion and abs and obliques from earlier. Left side row, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Always 15 more different triceps or shoulder presses, sitting tall or standing tall. Always 20 on any alternating legs. If you have a Bosu ball and want to do your Bosu ball, sweet. But if you don't have a Bosu ball, you've got stationary lunges, forward, reverse, lateral, walking lunges, forward, reverse, stiff-legged alternating, step-ups alternating. Those are your normal alternating legs. Bosu ball is either lunging on to the Bosu ball, or you can lunge off of the Bosu ball. I gotta focus. It's not that easy. Lunging off of the Bosu ball just requires a little more focus and attention. Again, when this circuit's done, you can totally be done. The full thing would be doing all of the exertion and obliques, abs again, or you can do just your obliques and abs again. It was nominal today. Log back in, see if they like it. It might be an old calendar mistake. Okay. Again, if you're doing it recorded, right, rock and roll, push pause, mute, fast forward, do what you gotta do. Left side row like you did your right side row. Always 15, either more different triceps, dips, kickbacks, narrow push-ups, or shoulder presses, sitting tall or standing tall. Always 20 on your alternating legs. Nothing is light. Everything is heavy or loaded or big or slow, just like earlier. When you get done, again, the morning classes are done around the 53 mark. You can do your same exertion, abs, obliques, same idea, or just your abs and obliques, because I know it's still part of your workday. Again, keep working, keep working. I'm going to mute myself. If you have any questions, please ask. Pace high, rhythm, tempo high, load, motion high, focus high, but also kind of mindless and just getting some work done on a Wednesday afternoon. While you guys working, I'm going to be turning off the recorded version here in a second. Make sure you get that left side row, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. You have that pause after the 30 to listen, focus, understand. Always 15 more different triceps or shoulder presses, sitting tall or standing tall, you're pushing, you're working, and always 20 on any alternating legs. If you have time at the end, do the same exertion ab oblique circuit. If you don't have very much time, just do the abs and obliques. And if you don't have any time at all, feel free to be done. I'll see you on Friday. Again, my live peeps, I'm right here. I'll turn off the recorded version because you guys can push pause as you need to.